Tonight, our speakers will be discussing how social media has contributed to the rise of fake news and give us tips on how to avoid being misled. First up will be Dr. Sheila Wenninger, Associate Professor, English Language and Literature from the Academic Group at NIE, and she'll be followed by Diane Liao, Digital Journalist from Channel News Asia. I would now like to pass the mic over to Dr. Sheila Wenninger to start first.
People sometimes call social media echo chamber because when you say something, all you hear back is echo. Okay? People repeating what you want to hear, people repeating what you said. There's no voice coming in from the outside. The first critical literacy skill that I want to talk to you about is reading against the text. Now, what does that mean? So when somebody passes you a text or an image, right? And that image corresponds to what you believe in. It resonates with you, okay? That's what we call reading with the text, all right? Now, reading against the text then tries to turn this around, okay? So when you see a text, you're on your toes, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't read with the text, but don't only read with the text, okay? Because if that's the only thing you do, you're gonna be much more likely to share that fake news because you never learned how to spot some of the things that are telltale signs there's something fishy with this image or there's fishy with this text. All right, so read with the text, but also read against the text. Okay, the second critical literacy skill, check sources. Check the domain, the URL of the address where information, an article is coming from. Check the organization, the so-called news organization. Check captions. A telltale sign is that there's no caption. And of course, the about section. Now, none of this still is foolproof, right? So see, the thing about fake news, you cannot just fight it with one strategy. The need for us, in order to tackle fake news, we need to have the big picture, okay? Understanding the factors that make us so susceptible to fake news, okay? But at the same time, have some critical literacy dispositions and critical literacy skills in our bag, right? So when we read, when we are on social media, we can always rely on those and detect fake news.
A lot of us take whatever we read for granted. I think we grew up in an era where I think anything that comes from the news will definitely be credible. I think it's time that we don't take everything we read at face level. In a society that we're so used to, it being extremely fast-paced, that we want people to know something as quickly as we can, where it's so easy just to hit share or to hit forward. It's very important to slow down. It's not to smell the roses. You slow down because at the root of your intention, you want to be useful, right? You want to tell people something that, you found interesting. But in that additional 10, 20, 30 seconds that you take, you could actually be stopping the flow of misinformation or worse still, disinformation. Anything that raises a little bit of, question mark in your head, it's really worth pausing and asking yourself, should I be passing this on? Should I be passing this on to someone who can find out for me if it's true? Should I maybe just pause and not hit share? And that's where all of us can take responsibility and go, okay, it stops with me. And maybe for the person who shared it with me, I can just ask them, hey, where do you get this from? Do you want to maybe have a look at a bit of the details? And that's the reason why we're all here, right? It's to find out more. It's to be to be responsible for our choices. And at the end of the day, to be more informed and to read the right sources.